Listen, if you're a leader, and I consider all of you leaders, I hope you claim it, and you're never in conflict, you're living a small life. If you're a leader in this space and your belly is flipping and you know that there's something that needs to be said and you don't say it, you're in internal conflict with self. We cannot afford to stay silent when my daughter dies.
So National Healthy Start Association, you have taken it to a whole new level now. You know, fixing problems and making people's lives better and addressing inequities. And that's what we're talking about all day, every day. This is what you do.
So I want to bring a little message from the president. You probably noticed we just rolled out his third budget. And we like to say this is about values. And we have a choice in this country. The president likes to say, don't tell me what you value. Show me your budget and I'll tell you what you value.
And so I think it's really important, as Administrator Johnson said, to recognize the tremendous work that you all have done for kids and families across the country, not only for 25 years, but in particular for the last few years during the pandemic.
It's hard to follow. Thank you so much. And thank you to all of our board members and former board members.
This is just one of the exercises I do. So you can, whoever feels brave can stand up and shout out, or you can just shout out from where you're at. But in order to get to people's stories, because story work is sacred, story work is important, we need to get to know one another just a little bit.
Postpartum is forever. You know, after you've had a baby, you're still a mom, you're still recovering. You still mentally are changing, you're developing with your baby, you're growing with your baby, so it doesn't stop after birth.
The doctor who's responsible overhears this conversation. He says to me, it's not a big deal. Sometimes these things happen. I'm going to go back into the same decision I made earlier with the cesarean. I'm going to fix it, and she'll be back in 15 minutes. And so when those doors closed behind my wife, that was the last time I saw her.
We understand that there shouldn't be an unequal allocation of power and resources in community. Healthcare should not be getting resourced more than a food pantry down the street, more than a housing agency, more than a faith-based organization, because we know that if we go to these organizations of trust, true change and healing can happen in our community.
Let's do that again. Hey! It is so good to be back, right? Those of you who have been a part of the choir before, I want you to stand. All of you stand. Stand. All of you. Now I want you to come forward. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. With words from my mouth, I love you. I need you to surround. I pray for you. You pray for me. I love you. I need you to surround. We know this is how change happens. We know you're leading change in communities. We know you're making lives better for families. We know you're getting better outcomes for infants and moms because of the work you're doing. And we need to invest in that.
This is my first time here at the National Healthy Start Association Conference, and it has been awesome. I've learned so much from so many wonderful speakers. It's been very inspirational, and I can't wait to get back more motivated and inspired to make change in our community.
The work that has been done with this program for over 30 years needs to continue, and what's exciting is to have a new generation of folks that are going to take this for the next decade. And so that to me is important, that we have these kind of conferences to continue to bring people together so we can continue to do this work across the country.